those linemen in a strong and weak configuration. You couldn't tell strong from weak because they have run effectively to both sides. 1st and 10, Lebanon. Terry, we got a bushel of first downs.
Tommy, that's our 16th first down. We're early in the second half.
1st and 10, Lebanon. Give it to the tailback. Maynard across the 20. Positive yardage by Jacob Maynard. 9 minutes exactly to go in the third. I bet they loaded Maynard up with Gatorade at halftime. He has run the football very effectively here tonight. Over 100 the first time in his career.
It's a tailback's dream, really. I mean, he's got the holes there, too. He's doing a good job running the football. Don't get me wrong on creating some of this on his own, but he's got some holes to run through, too.
Ball spotted at the 19. 2nd and 8. Give it to Maynard again. He spins. He goes forward. He picks up about 2 more.
Jacob Maynard.
In this end of the field, Lebanon will use 4 downs to get the first.
Sure.
4 down territory.
3rd down 5.
Ball is spotted at the 17. 3rd and roughly 5 to go for the first. Blue Devils stay in that tight I formation. They have moved Gleason to a wing left and Crudup flanked far, far left. Give it to the tailback. Off the right side.
Close.
Jacob Maynard close to first down yardage. Just hammering away at the right side of that Lavergne defensive front. Short of the first down, 4th and about 1. And a short one at that. Lebanon stays in the eye. 7:30, and they will go for the first. Clock running. Maynard, quarterback sneak, spins.
Got it.
And I think with the spot, he will get that. The second effort and the spin, Matthew Maynard got the first down.
Tommy, if you notice that, of course, that was 4th down right there, but I don't believe they've got a player on Lavergne's side of the football right now. Their furthest player away from the line of scrimmage is about 5 yards. They've got them all pulled up in that box. There's not even a safety back there.
Well, playing zero coverage, man on man out there on Crudup, that can hurt you. The tight end can get open on a play like that. There goes Maynard. They swamp him in the backfield. They sold out against the tailback and blew everybody across the line of scrimmage. The first negative play I can remember for the tailback tonight.
Loss of about 2 seconds. 12.
Lost a couple. Clock runs.
Maybe if they're selling out right here on the run, is this the time when you go with the play action?
They've sent Gleason and Crudup split far, far left. I set. Maynard gives it to Benford up the middle.
Benford.
He gets that 2 yards back, and that's about it.
Stopped in there by the middle of the Smyrna line.
Smyrna swarmed to the fullback. We ran the dive to William Benford. Blue Devils making adjustments.
3rd down.
3rd and about 11 to go for the first. Lebanon once again can get a first down without scoring, but they would be just about a football length away from the goal line. Trips left is the formation. Maynard will roll left. Looks for Crudup. Incomplete, and he is knocked down. They're going to call that. Do they call that an incomplete pass?
No,
Or called it a fumble. Maynard sprinted left and was looking to throw and got pressure, making the play for the Wolverines, defensive lineman Mike Steele. How about that as a name for a football player? Joe Gardner, Gibson's going to attempt the field goal. The spot's going to be at the 27. You've got this 37 attempt call.
Thank you, Tommy. Gibson on the attempt. Sampson to hold for Lebanon. The snap, the hold, the kick is up, and it's good. With 5:14 left to go in the 3rd quarter, Lebanon leads Lavergne 24-7. Back after another 30-second timeout.
The field. You're listening to Blue Devil Football on WANT FM 98.9. In the radio business, they call that a station ID. Gibson, end over end kick is going to be short. It's going to hit the ground Return man's going to pick it up at about the 19. Starts right, comes back left, spins, and he's in trouble. Cuts it back against the grain. We got clipped, and they didn't call it. Yes, they did. Finally, he is tackled on the return for the Wolverines is Kevin Moore. He picked up 4 yards net on the return as that ball fell and hit at about the 19, but there was a block in the back against the Wolverines. Field position going against Lavergne here in the third period.
Reeves coming off the field, well, he's shaking up a little bit right there, Tommy. I don't know if it's a hand, arm, a shoulder. Looks like he's holding his arm, but I don't know if that's Justin McKinney taking a look at him right there. Joe might be able to find out something for him here in just a bit after they get through looking at him.
So the mark-off goes against the Wolverines. They will spot it at the 12. They start deep in the hole. A stinger, perhaps, for Reeves. Grooms is back at quarterback for the Wolverines. 1st and 10 at their own 12. He's going to roll right, going to tuck it and run, and goes nowhere. Nowhere. There's 7 Blue Devils on that tackle. Team picture, Bob Lee says. Getting off the bottom of that pile is big Robert Carruthers. Oliver was there, as was Elliott Wheat. Gain of 4 for Grooms, but he paid the price. 2nd and 6. Ball is at the 16. Signals are flashed from Will Hester, the head coach of Lavergne. 2 receivers, 3 receivers on the right side. Watch for the screen here. Fake it, give it to the tailback. He goes nowhere. We were laying for him. Carruthers and Javon Neal on the stop. Oliver also in there, as they are going nowhere fast. 3rd and 4.
Tommy, at this point right now, Lebanon's they're controlling both sides of the line of scrimmage. I mean, offense and defense.
Answer to a trivia contest.
3:40 to go in the 3rd. The clock runs. Lebanon on top 24-7. Grooms calls for the ball. Throws the quick screen out in the flat. They got a couple of blockers. He's got a 1st down. So we get him on the ground. They pick up the 1st down as they throw the ball out in the flat to Kevin Moore on the little bubble screen. He gets about 17 yards. Joe, that's almost like a running play.
Tommy, it was. You just get it out there to your receiver, let him make a one-move, one-on-one, and get up the field. Good play for Lavergne.
And the big thing, Bob Lee, get them back to the line of scrimmage. Get them tackled.
Right.
1st and 10, Lavergne, 3:18 to go. The ball at the 34 of Lavergne. Grooms rolls to his left. He is going to be hit by Carruthers. He shakes a tackle, and he almost got decapitated on that Lebanon sideline. It goes out at the 44, and a kill shot by Oliver just missed him. He picked up 5, and if Oliver is a second sooner, that young man Grooms is in trouble. Oliver, like a missile, flying toward that Lebanon sideline. 2nd and 6 for the Wolverines. Grooms in the gun. Receivers left and right. Give it inside to the halfback, and he gets plastered. Lebanon closing down. Look in there making that tackle. Luke Sampson. Sampson, who had a bad ACL, had a knee injury, missed a lot of the work in the summer, and Luke Sampson figured out a way to get back on the field as a backup defensive end. He was in on that tackle. Just as I say that, Reeves comes in to replace him. Apparently they've got the shoulder situation worked out for Mark Reeves. Grooms calls for the ball, half roll to his left, guns it short, intended for Ryan McBee, and we had coverage closing.
Got some pressure on him too, Tommy.
Well, they're rolling him out to keep him away from that pressure, because if Robert Carruthers hits you a couple of times, you want to get away from him.
Yeah, you don't want too many licks from Carruthers.
Keenan Dye at a tackle. Oliver is the nose. 4th and 3, and they will go for it. Grooms, quarterback draw, right up the middle. He's going to be short. If he gets it, it's just by the length of the football. They are going to measure. They need to. He got it with a. If he got it, he got it with a dive right at the tail end of the play. They've stopped the clock, and they say it's short.
He's not even.
They didn't even bring the stick. Joe, well, tell me. Sure, I thought they was going to have to bring the yard markers across.
I thought, Bobby, Lavergne's coach, I can see what he's saying right now, but they didn't even take a look at that thing. It was pretty close to me from the naked eye.
Hey, I'm not complaining. Lebanon holds on a 4th and 3.
I would have had to ask for a measurement if I was Lavergne.
They would have had to carry me out of here if they didn't get a measurement. 1st and 10, Lebanon. Give it to the tailback again. Picks up about 2.
Jacob Maynard on the
Jacob near the 40. They scrimmaged at the 38, I believe. 41, I mean. 41 down to 43 down to the 41. I'll get it straight in a second. The officials huddle. Illegal participation against Lavergne.
Now the wheels are coming off now, Tommy. They're pointing. They're looking around.
They got 11 on the field now, but they had a play with 12, and that's 5 more yards for the Blue Devils.
They're looking around, turning around, spinning their head around. It's like a one-eyed cat in a fish market.
Well, that's intriguing. That makes one think. That's why we brought you on board. A brand new perspective. Well, a one-eyed cat in a fish market. A minute 59 to go in the third. Clock running. 24-7 Lebanon. 1st and 5. Give it to Maynard off the left side. Picks up 1, perhaps 1. That may be all. Jacob trying that left side. And Lavergne closing quickly on the tackle for the Wolverines. Lamont Flint, junior linebacker. Terry, what about the tailback tonight, Jacob Maynard?
Tommy, 32 carries, 164 yards, Jacob Maynard.
That young man will sleep well tonight. Fake it, quarterback boots, throws it high and overthrows the tight end. We had Dexter Taylor one-on-one out here in the flat, and it goes incomplete. You give it to the tailback, give it to the tailback. Now you fake it, boot it, and we had something, Bob.
He had him open right there, but the throw was a little high for him. He just couldn't go up and get it.
3rd and 4 for Lebanon. Ball's going to be spotted at the 36 of Lavergne. We figure 2 plays to make the first. Shotgun set. Maynard, sprint left for the quarterback. Cuts it up. He's short of the first down. They caught him from behind as they had really good pursuit by Mike Steele, the onside linebacker. We had 2 backs in an overset, 2 receivers left. Tried to run our version of the student body left. Maynard had a little bit of an alley, but Steele shoots the gap and gets him on the ground. It's going to be 4th down and about 2 at the 35 of Lavergne. Clock runs, 40 seconds to go in the 3rd period. Lebanon on top 24-7 over Lavergne. Homecoming night at Noakes Lassiter. 2 receivers right, overset in the backfield. Maynard takes a snap, quarterback sweep right. He's got his first down across the 30. He stays in bounds to burn clock, and Lebanon has another first down. 7 yards on the carry by the quarterback, and there's nothing old number 7 likes better than seeing a quarterback run the football.
Just grind it out. Grind it out.
And Joe Gardner, he picked up a wave of blockers down there.
He did, Tommy. Just kind of got behind them all, knew how much he needed to get for the first down, and first down Lebanon.
First down Blue Devils. That's going to be the end of the 3rd quarter. 12 minutes of regulation to go. Lebanon leads 24-7. We'll be back in 60 seconds.